السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Welcome back, dear brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah, I welcome you all to Medina Book 2, and inshallah we'll be doing today class 59. So what we're going to learn in this class is a very important part of understanding the Fa'il Naqis. So I just wanted to briefly introduce you, just a quick revision for us to refresh ourselves. What are the things which makes the fa'al marfu, mansub and majzoom? We know the fa'al never be majroor, so I hope we all remember that. So just what are the things it can be? So we know the alamatu for marfu and mansub, majzoom and amr. There are ways to identify it. So in a normal fa'al, so we know like yadhabu, so we'll have damma as a sign of marfu. So we know fa'il mudari marfu'un bi damma. So if it is mansub, what happens? It will be yadhaba. So here we know that fatha is a sign of mansub. So there's something comes in front. So these are the most common harf nasb which makes a fa'al nasb is an, lan, lika, izan, hatta. So an yazhaba, lan yazhaba. So it'll be. So we know there's something which is there which is making the fa'al mansub. Otherwise naturally it will be having a damma. So if you go to majzoom, so it will having the fa'il ends with the sukun. This is in normal where the fa'il is mustatir. So what are we saying? This one like 5 in your pocket. What we say normally, yazhaba, tazhaba, tazhaba, azhaba, nazhaba. That's the mansub. So in those 5 in your pocket where the fa'il is mustatir, so we see these signs here: damma, fatha, and sukun. So what are the harf jazm? Like in, lan, lamma, wal, falli. These are the harf which comes in front of the fa'al to make it majzoom and the meaning changes. So and we know amr is majzoom. So it has its own characteristic. It will not have alamat mudara. It will have a hamzatul wasl if there is a fa'al beginning with the sukun. So we are already aware of it. Alhamdulillah. And if other than damma, if there is fatha or kasra, the hamzatul wasl will have kasra. So these are things which we need to remember. So if you go to the another category in fa'al mudari, which is called af'alul khamsa, which is noon aata hai, noon jata hai, what we call it as. So in that, what do we see here? Here, the presence of noon is alamatu mudari. Sorry, it's marfu. So presence of noon is sign of marfu. Fa'il mudari marfu'un bi subuti noon. This noon tells us that this fa'il is in the form of mudari. And whereas in mansub, what do we do? The noon is taken away. So what we have? Yadhabani will become yadhaba. And same thing in the majzoom as well. So where the noon is taken away, and so even though they both look same, the meaning changes. The meaning changes. So we have to look for the harf jazm or harf mansub, whichever is making the fa'al mansub or majzoom. And when it comes to amr, so we know it will be idhaba without noon. So again, if you take the most common forms like antum, so yadhabuna, so here yadhabani, the alif is the fa'il. So here the fa'il is present, and here waw is the fa'il. So yadhabuna. So again here waw is the sign of to say that it is talking about whom, and tazhabuna it will be antum, and noon is a sign of marfu again. So that's, but it will mansub. So what we'll do is we just take the noon away. So it will be yadhabu. So there's a typo error here, unfortunately. Yadhabu for the majzoom as well, and amr will be idhabu. So this is just a quick revision for us to see. This is what we have learned so far in our study of Medina books, that we understand the fa'al when it is marfu, we understand what is mansub, we understand what is majzoom. So these are the signs which you have learned. But when it comes to naqis, these are very special fa'als. So the things will change here completely. So that we are aware and able to relate how to identify these things. So again here the naqis fa'il can be same thing, marfu, mansub, majzum and amr. So if we see in yatlu, so what do we see? We know originally it is yatlubu, but waw has been taken away, so there's no vowel sign in the waw, so it's just had the ayn kalima, so yatlu. So how do we make this a mansub? So what do we bring here? So if you see here, so how do we describe this? So describing here is fa'il mudarim marfu'un bi dammatil muqaddara. So we know, our mind knows that there is a damma here, but it is not written, the eyes cannot see, that's why it's called dammatil muqaddara. But when we go to mansub, so what happens, we have to see what sign the ayn kalima is having. So because this is having damma, a fatha is brought, so the mansub will be yatlu wa, so it's pronounced yatlu wa. So here we don't say yatlu wu, you just say yatlu in marfu, whereas in mansub it will be yatlu wa. Thing to remember. So again the same harf nasb here, andan lika izan hatta, when it comes with naqis it will be an yatlu wa. So that is how the fa'al is made into mansub. So if you go to majzoom, so again we have a problem here now, because majzoom, we know we need to have a sukoon, but there is already no sign on wow here, which makes it difficult to change it into a sukoon. So if we put a sukoon here, there will be no difference between yatlu and yatlu marfu and majzoom form. So what do we do? So here what we do is we take the weak letter off completely. So what is this called? Fa'ilum mudarim majzoomun bi hazafi harfi illa. So these waw and ya or alif maksura, they're called harfa illa, the weak letters. So what is it called? Bi hazafi harfi illa. So fa'ilum mudarim majzoomun bi hazafi harfi illa. So this is how it is written now. We just blow it up. So there is no only lam ayn kalima is there, there's no lam kalima, so it will be yatlu. So in the amr form again, so these are the harf majzoom. So how do we make for the amr? So we know we don't need the alamat mudari', so we take away the alamat mudari', and again, so how do we make the majzoom? Is the bihadhafi harfi illa. So we take this harfi illa, remove it, and obviously we cannot pronounce the word when it starts with sukoon, so we need hamzatul wasl. So we are aware when it is damma, the hamzatul wasl will have damma, so it will be utlu. So that will be utlu. This is how a naqis will be in the marfu, mansub and majzoom form, and in the amr form. So if you take the other category where the afwal al khamsa, noon aata hai, noon jata hai, so we know yatluwani is a normal, noon is a sign of marfu. So we know here what will happen is quite straightforward, so we just take away the noon, so we know yatluwa, so no changes here, so it's quite easy to remember. So again majzoom, no changes, just take the noon away, bi hazafi noon, so we know it's a fa'il majzoomun. So how do we make it amr? It's the same thing, so we have to take the alamatu mudari' away and take away the sign of marfu, so make it majzoom, we cannot pronounce, so we bring hamzatul wasl. So tatlina anti, I want to just bring tatlina here. So that's the marfu, so we know ya is the fa'il, and we know how this dhamma is changed to kasra, we just learned in previous class. So how do we make mansoob? So again this is the same category, noon aata hai, noon jata hai, so we just take away the noon, so we know bihazafi noon, so it's written as like this, tatli. And majzoom, how do we make majzoom? Again the same thing, just take the noon away, so it's turned into majzoom. Even though they look same, it is different. And making amr, so same thing, we just take the alamat mudara', take away the sign of marfu, make it majzoom, and bring the hamzatul wasl, utli. So tala utli is the amr for anti. So here we need to see what are we bringing here? This is the mabni. So this we see here noon niswa. So noon, niswa, this is the fa kalima, ain kalima, and lam kalima. Noon niswa. And you know this hunna and antunna, they are mabni. So they don't change whether it is marfu, mansoob, or majzoom. And so if you see amr, so it's written as utluna. Utluna. So this noon is noon and niswa is mabni, and we have hamzatul wasl with damma. We go to yamshi. So if you see here, yamshi is actually yamshi yo. So we know there is no damma, it's a dammatul muqaddara. So dammatul muqaddara. So whereas if we come here, it's yamshi, because if you see there's a kasra here, so the ya will get a fatha. Fatha. So it becomes yamshi ya. So in the mansoob form. So let's see how it works in the majzoom form. So in the majzoom form, so what happens, obviously because there's no vowel sign here, so what we'll do is we'll take away the entire lam kalima. So it's called bi hazafi harfi illa, failum majzoomun bi hazafi harfi illa. So it will be yamshi. So yamshi will be marfu, yamshi will be majzoom. So it's very subtle difference. So that's why it's very important to understand and look for what you're understanding. So it's written as yamshi. So if you see tamshi, so amr, how it is made, so you take away the alamatul mudari' and you take away the hazafi arfi illa. So we need to bring the hamzatul wasl with kasra, because there is a kasra on the ain kalama, will be imshi. So this is how it is, amr is made. So if we go forward, so if you see yansa, so it's very important to see now what we are getting here is we are getting to have a fatha on the ain kalima. So here we saw there's a kasra and here there was a damma. So let's see, this is marfu form. So we know whenever there is a fatha, this ya is turned to alif maksura, but still doesn't carry any vowel sign. So let's see how it is made in mansoob form. So here it's called fi'l mudarim bi marfu bi dammatil muqaddara. So because there is fatha, so we here, and this is alif maksura, so even if you put fatha, there is no point in putting fatha because it's still pronounced as a. So if you understand that, so because it's already alif maksura and we got a sign of fatha here and this is pronounced as a, so we don't need to put any sign of fatha here, so it's still pronounced as yansa. So how do we look at the fatha and how do we say this? Fa'ilun mudari'un mansubun bi fathatil muqaddara. So we know in our mind that there is a fatha here, but it is not written. It's in our mind, we know that there is a fatha that exists over the alif maksura. So this is the difference in the naqis when there is a fatha on the ain kalima. But if it is kasra, or if you see here, if there is any damma, then the mudari will get a sign of fatha in the mansoob form. So let's go forward. So if you see how the majzoom form is made, so it is take away the hazafi harfi illa and it will be yan sa with a short yan sa. And amr is made by, obviously you take away the alamat mudari' and take away the hazafi harfi illa and then you bring hamzatul wasl in sa. And how it is written? Written as in sa. So here it's very interesting to see that yan sa marfu, yansa majzoom, mansoob, and yansa majzoom, they all sound similar. So even when we are reading, so we, depending on what is in front of it, we should be able to understand the subtleness and the importance of each letter and each vowel sign, inshallah. So let's go forward, inshallah. So what we'll do now is we're just going to bring the mansoob form. So we've done the marfu form in our previous class, so we're going to bring the marfu mansoob form and the majzoom and amr from the entire conjugation, inshallah. So if you see, these are the harf which makes the mansoob harf nas. An landika is an hatta, so an yansa, huwa yansa, huma tansaya. So here the ya becomes visible from huma, and this alif is the musanna of the fa'il. So noon of marfu is dropped to make it mansub. So we know in this tansaya, so it is mansub. Yan saw. So an yan saw, or lan yan saw. So here you know yan sawna will becomes yan saw because of noon. Tan sa will remain same. Tan saya, yan sayna. So yan sayna is the mabni. So here tan sa is fa'il mustatir. So the marfu and mansub form will be based on the fathatil muqaddara or dhammatil muqaddara if it is marfu. Tan saya and tan saw will be mansubun bi hazafi noon. Anti tansi, ya is the fa'il, fa'ilum mansubun alamatu nasbihi bi hazafi noon. Tansaya, tansaina, ansa, nansa. So let's bring the majzoom, see what is how does it look in the majzoom form. So if we bring the harf jazm, so in lam lamma wal falli, if it is lam, he did not, so lam yansa, lam yansa, it's short. So it is he did not forget. Lam tansa, she did not forget. Lam tansa, you did not forget. Lam tansi, you female, you did not forget. Lam tansaya, they did not forget. So lam yansaw, so they did not forget. Lam yansaina, so yansaina is mabni, doesn't change. So lam yansaina, lam tansaw, tansaina, lam ansa, I did not forget. Lam nansa, we did not forget. This is the how the majzoom form is used for nasiya yansa. Yansayu is sami'a yasma'u, but we know there is dhamma has been taken away. So if we do the amr form, see how it is made. So nasiya yansa in the amr, you know amr is given in only in these 6 categories. It's anta, antuma, who the one in front of you. So this is what we're learning in book 2. So we learn the third person amr later on inshallah. So at the moment we'll focus on the second person, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna. So anta will be insa, just forget. So you're giving an order. So if you're giving 2 people order, say insa, yeah. So all of those people, all of in front of you, all men, you say insau. All of you forget insai. See here, remember fatha is compatible with kasra, so we don't need to change the sign. So very important to remember inshallah. So in sai, in saya, you both forget. In saina, all of the female, you forget. So that is the amr form. So if we go to the other da'a yad'u, where it is the al-naqis al-wawi, so da'awa yad'u mansub. How do we make mansub? So again, because it's a sign of dhamma, the lam kalima will have a fatha in the mustatir form. So yad'uwa, yad'uwani will be yad'uwa. So we need to elongate this sound because this is alif musanna, this is not alif wiqaya. So this is alif wiqaya and this is alif musanna. It's very important to recognize every single thing inshallah. So hum yad'u, anti hiya tad'uwa, huma tad'uwa, alif musanna, and hunna yad'una. Anta tad'u, antuma tad'uwa, antum tad'u. So with the sukoon here and alif wiqaya. Anti tad'i, antuma tad'uwa, antunna tad'una, ana ad'uwa in the mansub form, and nahnu nad'uwa. So if we proceed further to the majzoom form, see how it looks. So very important, it looks completely different in the mustatir form. Rest everything remains the same because it's a noon is dropped and everything else remains same. Whereas in the majzoom form, the harf illa is completely taken from in the mustatir, where the fa'il is mustatir. So yad'uwa will become yad'u, tad'uwa will be tad'u, and tad'uwa again will be anta tad'u, lam tad'u, you did not invite. Ad'u, nad'u, and rest everything remains the same. This is how when there is a Naqis fail in the majzoom, so you can see it is a change where it is called the harfa illa is dropped. So we need to remember that, inshallah. And see how the amr is made. So da'a yad'u, so anta will be ud'u. So we need to see that hamzatul wasl with dhamma. So ud'u, ud'uwa, you both of you both invite. Ud'u, ud'u is all of you in front of you. Says wow is antum. So the person is telling the people in front of you. Antum ud'i, ordering a female in front of you. Ud'uwa, both of you, and ud'una, ud'una for all of the females. So if we bring another very important fa'al, hada yahdi, hada is he guided, yahdi he guides, and in the mansoob form, how do we do? So yahdi ya, because there's a kasra on the ain kalima ya, the ya will get a fatha. Yahdi ya, huma yahdiya, hum yahdu. Very important to remember. Noon is dropped. Yahduna will become yahdu. Tahdiya, hiya tahdiya, yahdina, yahdina. So this ya will get sukoon. There's nothing to do. Just add noon niswa. So anta tahdiya, lan tahdiya, an tahdiya. Again huma an tahdiya. So you have to prolong. And tahdu, an tahdu, lan tahdu. So you will not guide or to guide. And anti tahti, tahtiya, tahtina is mabni, and ana will be ahdiya, and nahnu will be nahdiya in the mansoob. So if we bring the majzoom form, so again we know majzoom form, what happens? The harfi illa will be completely dropped to make it majzoom. So what we have here, especially in the mustatir, so yahdi, tahti, tahdi, ahdi, nahdi. So yahdiya and everything else remains the same. Hope we are able to identify that the noon has been dropped here. So amr form, let's go to the amr form. So tahdi will be take away the mudari and take away the harf illa. So there's a kasra, then hamzatul wasl gets kasra. Ihdi, so anta. So you're telling to person in front of you. When we did read Surah Fatiha in every rakah, so it's standing in front of Allah. So in front of Allah is there. So you're talking to Allah. You're saying ihdi, and we have mafulun bihi na. So guide. You're telling Allah to guide. Ihdi na. Na is the mafulun bihi, and guide us. So that it will have two mafulun bihis. As-sirata al-mustaqima. So the straight path. And as-sirata is again mafulun number 2, and al-mustaqima is the naat. So this is how it is constructed. It comes from hada yahdi. So now we know completely how this fa'al is constructed. So once we read now in our salah, hopefully we should be able to enjoy, and we should be able to connect to Allah, that we are standing in front of Allah and we are doing, when we are standing in front of Allah, we are doing dua. It's a request. Whereas when Allah says the same word to us, the amr, that will be an order. But when we use amr in front of Allah, that will be a dua. So ihdi, and two of you, if you ihdiya and ihdu, anti ihdi, and antuma ihdiya, and antunna ihdina. Ihdina, there's a typo again here. There should be a sukoon. So now Dr. Abdul Rahim, before we finish our class, he wants us to learn another important fa'al here. It is a slightly belongs to a different bab and an atypical verb, little bit we can say. So we'll just it is a fa'al naqis, so we can see it is ending in alif maksura, but there is certain more changes which are taking place in mudara'. So if we quickly conjugate madi, so let's see how it is conjugated. We should be able to do it very easily now. So we know ra'a will be huwa ra'a, huma ra'aya, ya becomes flexible, hum ra'au, hiya ra'at, she saw, ra'ata, again this typo here, this should have been a fatha here, so ra'ata, they both saw. Ra'ayna. So from the lam kalima will open up and the original root letter comes from hunna and at huma. So the sukoon, and from here it's easy. Ra'ayna. So ra'ayta is you saw. Ra'aytuma, you both saw. Ra'aytum, you all saw. Ra'ayti, you female, you saw. Ra'aytuma, you female, you both you saw. Ra'aytunna, ra'aytu, I saw. Ra'ayna, we saw. So this is how it is constructed in the Madi. So we should be able to be very comfortable with the noctis, how this changes and how the ya comes and how it is dropped at the here and homa. So let's go to mudara. So this is belongs to Bab Fataha. Fataha yaftahu will be ra'aya. Originally it will be yar'ayu. So if you see, it is quite a bit of complicated because there's a lot of what is called as a vowel sign here. Yeah, yeah. So because it's phonetically difficult, so what happens is it goes through a journey of change. So then we know whenever we have a ya with the vowel sign and we have a fatha in front of it, this ya is changed into alif maksura. So what happens? This will change into alif maksura. So it becomes yar a. So now we know, because over a period of time, this yar a being pronounced, if we select yar a, yar a, yar a, yar a, yar a, yar a, so people started to, instead of saying yar a, they started to using the word yara. So again, it went a further change during the course of its life, and what happened was yara became yara. So the ra got the fatha and hamza was completely dropped. So that is how we have ra'a and yara. So taking this as a base, so if we conjugate completely, see how it goes. So if we see yara, huwa yara, huma yarayani. See, huma yarayani. Ya becomes visible. Alif muthanna. Noon is a sign of marfu. Hum yarawna. Hum yarawna. And when noon comes at hum, ya is dropped, so it becomes yarawna. Anta tara. Antuma tarayani. And huma tarayani. Hunna yarayna. Hunna yarayna. Anta tara. So we say tara, and antuma tarayani, antum tarawna. So we each and everything we know, this wow is a sign. This is a fa'il, and noon is a sign of marfu. Tarayna, anti tarayna, antuma tarayani, antunna tarayna. So here tarayna, they both sound similar, but when we are reading, our mind knows exactly that this is a lam kalima, this is the fa'il, this is the sign of marfu, and this is the fa'il noon here. So this is how acquiring the knowledge will help us to completely understand in its proper sense. And ara, I saw, nara, we saw. So we're going to do the different forms later on, inshallah, the majzub and majzoom form of this fa'al. So this is, we are coming to end of our class where we have learned how to conjugate in the majzoom and in the mansoob form the naqis fa'al in the where the harf illa is taken away and where the noon is taken away and where the lam kalima is taken away. So hopefully if we write and practice, inshallah, we should be very strong in this concept. So next class, what we're going to do is we're going to start lesson number 28 from Medina book 2, or 29 if I'm right here, 29 inshallah, and we'll take it further. So until then, keep practicing. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.